right, there we go, YouTubers. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. As always, it's nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic here. Compound, concentrates, and coffee. We are here. We're up. We're on the air. How you doing out there? Hope everyone's had a good start to their day so far. Wednesday, June 17th. Already halfway through this month. Cheers all. What's up, Diana? How are you, my friend? Nice to see you in Facebook land. Hi. Hope all is well today. BioTrek, Austin Woodward, Shane Roberts, kicking off Compound Concentrates and Coffee for another day. Getting ready for work? There you go. Absolutely glad to hear that, for sure. I'm happy for you. Hey, Christopher, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you in Facebook land. Let's jump down. Let's go over. Natch, Austin and Adam Griffith. A little electronic. Coming up next, I have a little R. Will and the song Hand in the Fire. What's up, Jessica? How's nobody home? What's the good word today? Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Alright, gotta do my Instagram. I've got to put up a tweet. You know the routines when I start the show, everybody. Well, in case you don't, gotta spread the smiles. Share the show. Tell everybody we know, right? If you out there are so unkind, if y'all would be so inclined to do so, do the same. Now, we're already looking at 66 degrees right now on the grounds of the compound in Orange. Today, Thursday, Fridays, Saturday, Sundays, starting your week out right on Mondays, Tuesdays, going into next week. All beautiful sunny weather. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 70s or even lower 80s. Although, one of those days we could have temps reaching mid to upper 80s. All right, taking a peek at the traffic too. No incidents, closures, or delays holding you up on this day. Cameras over in Greenwich are good. Darien is nice. Westport, clear. Bridgeport, nice. Stratford, no problems. All the way up into Groton, you have, there's traffic on the road, of course, but I'm not seeing any incidents, like I said, closures or delays, no accidents. Wrapping up this track, Natch, Austin Woodward, Adam Griffith. Again, I have the R. Will track. It's Hand in the Fire. It hasn't been played in a little bit. This one here goes out to our Diana in Facebook. She's made requests for it many times, along with some others. All right, coming up next, I got a song from the artist Buildings. It's a tune called Mojo. Buildings, an organic music collective which loves to blend pop, rock, funk, any other mood that moves or inspires. There you go. Gotta love nice skunk, man. Seriously. There you go. Got your mojo going. Buildings once again. You're here with me on CCNC, kicking off. I mean, we're here 7 days a week, as everybody knows. Average, you got 2 shows a day. On the weekends right now, no, you got one on Saturday, one on Sundays. Man's got a life. But I'm here with you 7 days a week doing all sorts of stuff. So I appreciate everybody that hangs out with me. Let's get on back into the business. I have some on this day coming up, and I even saw a couple emails already coming in. News of. So thank you very much for sending them over. Remember, we don't have that segment. News of the ... Whoa. Unless you, the viewers, send us over things. Everybody sees something on Facebook, social medias in general, makes you laugh, or the ever popular, smack yourself in the head. When you do that, send us the address. Let us take a look at it. Let us get the laugh and then spread the smiles. All right? Let's go. Let's do a little Standing Rock, the artist Brent Bourgeois. Crystal, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you in Facebook land. Thanks for joining us. What's the good word? How are things in your neck of the woods today? All right, I got my Instagram up. I need to put a tweet up. Let everybody know we're still alive. Glad you like it, Nate. Thanks for joining us. What's happening over there? Yeah, we have, and I say well in excess of 15,000 tracks that we're cleared to play here every single day. Facebook doesn't take me off the air. YouTube doesn't smack me around, throw me in a corner for violating copyright infringements. I see a lot of people who try to play music in the background and they write, I don't own I'm not trying to claim I don't own copyrights. I don't this, I don't that. It's not going to work. It truly isn't. I have the right to do this. I paid for my license. Compound Concentrates and Coffee since October of 2019 is actually licensed under Universal Multimedia. So I have the right to do it. All right. Gotta go faster, says Colectivo. So who's doing what today? What's going on? What's on the agenda? I know what some of you got going on today, but how about the rest of you? I mean, I myself, I still have more stuff I got to do around the ice cream shop. I'm on and off the phone with a lot of people. I'm actually waiting for 9 a.m. to return a couple phone calls. Another day in Maine, huh? Nice, nice. Ryan Roberts, what's up, buddy? Okay, shared out a few shows, letting people know. Got a simulcast to ConnecticutMedicalMarijuanaCritic.com. Got a broadcast to CompoundConcentrateSandCoffee.com. Hey, hey, hey. I see an empty cup. I need to remedy this. This is not right. Ah! Absolutely. Happy Wednesday in return. Listening to Make My Day, the artist Marshall Rogaleski. SoundCloud.com, Madaro. Oh, the system is a gorgeous thing. I love the coffee system. Good morning, Jamie. How are you? Nice to see you over there on Facebook. Once again, we're wrapping up the track Make My Day. That came to you from Marshall Rogalewski. Let's hit a little Global Genius and Race the Rat. Then I'm going to be doing some more of the new stuff. Mixing in the new, the old, of course, the regular, the requests. If you have a request, send it over. I tell you artist, name of the title. I even tell you the genre. You have 3 ways to make a request every single day. All right, coming up next, Golden Braid Productions and a tune called Mutated Beings. You want to do a little heavier stuff? Well, there you go. All right, everybody, I need to return a phone call. I will be right back. I just need to step into the next room. go. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Business ownership. It's fun. It really is. All right, that song right there was called Flybird. It came to you from Nico Fuzz. Now, those who don't know, Nico, a feline muso, music deep from the soul. He loves to channel beats from the diverse streets of the whole wide world. Go to Instagram.com, NEKOFUZZ. Check him out. Now, let me head over here. A little Bed of Nails. Name of this track is Bed of Nails. Again, the artist, Nico Fuzz with Barber Sauce. Thank you for all the shares and all the love, everybody. Seriously, you all rock. Both Facebook and YouTube. Go. Bed of Nails. Again, Nico Fuzz with Barber Sauce. Let me go here. All right. Ain't Worried About It. One of the brand new ones from the artist Makana, featuring Jolene Manuel on this tune. Again, you're here on CC&C with me. 9:12 a.m. worried about it. Jolene Manuel with Makana. Next up, I'm going to do Gunnar Olsen. Gunnar, a drummer and a producer based out of New York City. Go to GunnarOlsen.net, check him out. This is called Strange Distance. right. Well, I mean, so far people have been interacting back and forth, but broadcast okay for everybody? Looks okay? Sounds okay? You're the one that counts. My previews seem all right, but I like to make sure. Coming up towards the end of Strange Distance. I have a song coming up. It's called When the Fog Lift from Agent 23.
Yeah. Smell like quarantine spirit, right? Yeah, yeah. Less stress, let your mind be free. Shift when the fog lift, you can finally see. There's a feedback loop that delay like an echo. Tune your frequency up and let go. Loud and clear, it's like you need to hear. And reason disappear when you feed the fear. There's a feedback loop. Walk like distortion. Keep your mind sharp like a swordsman. when your own mind hold you hostage in a blindfold. But you can shape shift, break out the matrix, hack your feedback loop when it play tricks. The world's gonna look how you feel. Keep your soul in control and the power's real. It's a tightrope, you can't ignore danger, but the more you're scared of it, the more it changes you. Your heart sending messages, transmitting. Tune into the right bandwidth and listen. Less stress, let your mind be free. Shift when the fog lift, you can finally see. There's a feedback loop that delay like an echo. Tune your frequency, got to let go. Loud and clear is like you need to hear. And reason disappears when you feed the fear. There's a feedback loop that walk like a phaser. Keep your mind light like a laser. When you freak out, you go mad, speak loud, freestyle life, forget plans like you see now. Meanwhile, what gets kicked to the curb, your passion get trashed when you get disturbed. It's a little absurd what turn ghost when you need it most. Love for all folks, gotta keep it close. We just spokes on a wheel, keep it turning. Even alone, keep the home fire burning. Each person, one light in a constellation. We share demons, so that's how we gotta face them. Break the family ties and we're paralyzed. Then we just parasites eating paradise. And each other like a zombie plague. After the laughter, when the comedy fades, what do we say to the god of death? Not today. Master your fear, we don't gotta be slaves. Less stress, let your mind be free. Shift when the fog lift, you can finally see. There's a feedback loop that delay like an echo. Tune your frequency up and let go. Loud and clear is how you need to hear. And reason disappear when you feed the fear. Yo, when we all unify like a chorus, then we stand strong like a forest.
There you go. Again, that tune was called When the Fog Lift. It's one of the brand new ones here. It comes from Agent 23. Now, going to do a little pop. The artist Alex G. OfficialAlexG.com. The tune's called Hollow.
Loves you in another room. Loves you better than I do. On second thought, don't tell me. Blue, color of my bad mood. Colder than
go. Hollow. Again, the artist Alex G. It's official alexg.com. Now, a little R&B, a little soul, a little tune called Another Fruit. Trout recording. There you go. Again, that track was called Another Fruit. And that was from the artist Trout Recording. Now, in between this track and the next, I'm going to take a look at a little bit on this day. And as I said, I had news of over there. So we'll see what people sent in. June 17th in 1954, guitarist Danny Cedrone passing after following a freak accident. 10 days after he recorded the lead guitar break on Rock Around the Clock with Bill Haley and his Comets, the session player, Cedrone, was paid $21 for his work on the session. Now, as at that time, Haley chose not to hire a full-time guitarist for his group. He ended up passing of a broken neck after falling down a staircase. That's sad. All right, 55. After a month of booking gigs in larger venues in Dallas and Houston, Colonel Tom Parker arranging to meet with Elvis Presley's manager, Bob Neal, which resulted in an agreement that saw the Colonel handle Presley's gigs and career strategy from now on. 1965, seeing the Beatles over at Abbey Road Studios in London, completing work on the new Paul McCartney song Yesterday, with the overdubbing of an additional vocal track by McCartney and even a string quartet. They also recorded Act Naturally for Ringo's vocal contributions on the Help album and the song Wait. Now, in they did that in 4 takes, by the way. Wait will not be included on Help. It was, though, included on the following LP, which was Rubber Soul. Now, the Kinks and the Moody Blues on this date in 1965 made their U.S. concert debut at the Academy of Music in New York City. So let me jump on over here. We'll get back to some more news of later on. Now, as things continue, you know that the real famous hot dog eating contest that goes on every single year at Nathan's? Well, the organizers of the annual Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest in New York said that this year's event is going to go on as planned. However, in a private location with no fans. Yeah, Nathan's Famous and Major League Eating announcing this Tuesday that the contest, which is held annually July 4th over in Brooklyn's Coney Island, due to what's going on in the pandemic, it's going to take place at a private location. It will be in the area. It's just not going to have any spectators. The 2 10-minute contests, one for men, one for women, will each only have 5 participants instead of the traditional 15. This way they abide by social distancing guidelines. Now, workers are going to wear masks and gloves during the event. The competitors will all be tested for, corona before being allowed to compete. Last year's champion, of course, Joey Chestnut and Miki Sudo, are both expected to compete in this year's event. Now, the event will be aired at noon, July 4th on ESPN, according to the organizers. And again, people have to do what they have to do. Okay. Interesting. A store in England that opened for the first time since the start of this lockdown had to immediately close again due to a snake inside. The Sports Direct store in Newton Abbot in Devon, England, opening its doors to the public Monday for the first time since closing months ago. As soon as it opened, it closed for another several hours because the snake was spotted in the store. Witnesses saying a local veterinarian was summoned to the scene and was able to capture the Honduran milk snake. Serpent is now in the care of the veterinarian. Alrighty. Now jumping on back, continuing on with our music. How about Summer Somewhere, the artist, The Poison Oaks. A studio experiment for singer-songwriter and fiddler Laura Cortez.
It's summer somewhere, crack open the rosé. To be honest, I like it better than champagne. When the weather is cold and the days are long, it's summer somewhere, I'm already gone.
I hear this, I just think Sheryl Crow. I really do.
It's summer somewhere, they're bathing in the sun, toss their suits on the towels and started to run. When the sand is hot and the waves are right, it's summer somewhere, I'm leaving tonight. Spinning Ferris wheel, boardwalk lights. Come on, baby, hold on tight. Take off your coat, someday
Summer Somewhere. Again, the Poison Oaks. How about a little Ross Laura? A tune's called Airborne. We're going to go into electronic. Wow. First hour. Gone. There you go. That again was called Airborne. Comes to you from Ross Laura. Go to ROSSLARA.com. Check her out. Music producer, even extreme sports enthusiasts. All right, we're going to jump over to hip hop. The artist The K Club. Jaquire King is, let's see, it's JACQUIREKING.com. Walking Sideways out of hip hop. Not even loaded yet. Okay, so it's one of the new ones coming in. Cool, cool. Let's, back where you're from. How about some Ruby Amanfu?
You can run a long, long, long way, far from the troubles you face, but you'll never be too far for me to embrace. You can change your number, your name, if you think it'll help with the pain, but I will be calling out to you just the same. Back where you're from, back where you're from, just know you're loved and you're someone. Back where you're from, back where you're from, back where you're from, just know you're loved and you're one
right, give me 1 second, everybody. We're going to jump on over into our other catalogs. Had some requests for some things over there. Of course, you asked so nice. How am I going to tell you no? As I said, CC&C takes requests. We tell you the artist. We tell you the title. We tell you the genre. 3 ways to make it. You know, sometimes you wake up and you just got stuff kicking around in the head and you just want to hear it. Shout it out. Let's go over here. We're going to go into the guitar section. Ilya Truanov, the artist. Let's see here. I have a lot of stuff from this artist. Again, someone who stays busy. This is a track. It's under the categories of beach and beautiful. I figure it's really gorgeous out there, so why not? Give it a listen. See what you think. Very talented, very, very talented guitar player indeed. So what's up, Daniel? What's going on, Jessica? What's happening, YouTubers? Facebookers, what's the good word? Coming up to the end of Trey Gracie. Ilya Truanov. There you go. Now, a little bit of alternative rock, since we did some guitar there. Let's go. All right, the artist, The Image. One of the new ones that we were all turned on to recently. It's a tune called Runabout, right here on CC&C, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Roundabout. Again, the name of this track, The Image, the artist. All right, I have a tune called Invisible Hand, the artist, Weary Eyes, coming up next. Still in the alternative rock section. go. The artist, Weary Eyes. The song was called Invisible Hand. Now I'm going to give you, it's called Arterial. The artist, Stage Engine. Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Live from the compound here in Orange, Connecticut. It's 10:03 a.m. So what's up, Jessica? Arterial, again, the name of this track. go. Again, that tune was called Arterial. Came to you from Stage Engine. Out of our other portions of our extended catalogs. Now, jumping back over here, a little bit of Otis McDonald, little R&B. It's a brand new tune. It was called Hashtag Quarantune. People staying busy during the lockdowns. And a lot of artists, a lot of new material's going to be coming out. A lot of new albums, man. There we go. Wrapping up that track. It was called Hashtag Quarantune. Coming to you from Otis McDonald. Go to otismacmusic.com. Now, one of the new artists, Lady Jasmine. Tune called Hands Up.
I'm the boss of the boss cause I signed a check. Got the new Balenciagas and I step on next. Get you a girl that can do both. Set up the meaning, the sex on the table. Able to get the job done. Giuseppe while I hold my son. Got booty this on Houston. Whitney, everything in one. I will never go to jail when I spit these bars. Cause I'm a real G, I'ma take that charge. Only real charge that I know is black cars. Money long up to Mars. Fridays I'm pulling out. Little ratchet just for now. bandana. Got my girls, I'm a winner. And we slay, don't need the damn center. Raise your hand if you're a winner. That was cute, but I can buy my own dinner. Tonight, I don't care if I'm a sinner. And then I start working the sprinter. Cause on Monday, the fun day, go back to the boss. Turn these M's to some B's, I don't care what it costs. You a boss if you're listening today. Roll your eyes, break it down, cause we don't play. Hands up, ladies, throw your hands up. 100 bands up, we don't take no days off. Then I drop it downtown with it, down with it. Drop it to the ground with it, ground with it. Hands up, ladies, throw your hands up. Throw them bands up and don't ask what's in the cup. While I bring it downtown with it, down with it. Drop it to the ground with it, ground with it.
All right. It's called Hands Up. Again, brand new to our collection, the artist Lady Jasmine. Now, everybody's known to get into a little bit here and there. A little bit of trouble coming to you from Vault 49.
Turn your attention the other way.
that tune, Trouble, Vault 49. Now, just taking a look at a couple things in between this track and the next. We have talked about that before, Lisa, but you know what? Yeah, it is pretty funny to think. Somebody actually had to do it for it to become a law. Do you know over in Juneau, Alaska, flamingo owners are prohibited from bringing their pets into a barber shop? I don't know why somebody tried. All right, 72 degrees right now on the grounds of the compound here in Orange, Connecticut. And I'm very happy to say, once again, that weather is cleared out of the way towards next week. So we have absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, beautiful times ahead. We're going to be hitting the mid to upper 70s today. Thursday, Fridays, Saturday, you're going to be in the 80s. Sundays, you're going to be in the upper 70s to the 80s. Monday, starting your week out right on that forecast, again in the 80s. Tuesdays and even Wednesday going long range. Beautiful sunny weather. Absolutely. It's fantastic. All right. Nicole Lewis with Johnny Hewlin. It's a tune called Dance in the Rain.
Every high has a goodbye. Every night brings a sunrise. Every shadow's got a bright light
right, I'm going to load up a Jamie West Oram block. Tune starting it. It's called Helicopter. And I will be right back. I'm just going to run into the next room really quick and drop some stuff in the toaster. waiting for my stuff to pop up in the toaster. Blurred Shouts, Jamie West Oram. Coming up next is a song called Meteorites. I'm going to go grab my stuff out of the toaster. I will be right back. Now, I'm going to go over, I'm going to do some Cy Coonan. Yeah, Jamie West Oram there, the guitar player from The Fix. Now I'm going to do his bandmate, the lead singer, doing some of his solo work here. Start out with a tune called Heart Space.
Can we agree to disagree? Aren't we two ends of the same stick, you and me? But do I
The more I want.
The more I want, the less I become. The less I become. The more I need. The more I need. My hour of darkness to lose myself. Feel free to run. Idle flight from imaginary dangers. Face myself, daring to let go. Fight or flight, chasing shadows, reflections on the wall. The more I want, the less I become. The less I become. The more I need, and the more I need in this hour of darkness, is to lose myself, feel free to run. The more I want, the less I become. Fight or flight, imaginary danger. I face myself, daring to let go. Cause and effect, weighing up my options, watching the lucky coin fall. And the more I need, in this hour of darkness, is to lose myself and feel free to run. Yeah. The more I want, the less I become. The more I need, the more I want, the less I become.
All right, next tune is called Overkill. Number 3 from Cy Coonan.
You look like a child. They came the overkill. The chamber of bliss, silent scream from a single cell to that all familiar breed. While the best
Again, the front man, the lead singer of The Fix. Tom Cryer, philosophical miner, a messenger, calls himself unequivocally unemployable. I freaking love that description. All right, you all know the routine after I eat. I have to go brush my teeth or I just feel grubby. So, I'm going to cue up some music. Monkey's going to jump down. He's going to hang out with you. I will be back. When I get back, we'll get into some trivia. Good luck to all who play. June 17th. I'll be back, everybody.
Stories told
Excuse me.
10,000 times. Pages full, and I'm out of line. Well's gone deep, pens run dry. I got nothing left to say. want to build it up.
Good job, Monkey. All right. You just heard. Let's see. I heard the way forward here. I'm going to stop that one, actually. Not into slow. Slow's got to go. We don't do slow on this show. We also had a few tunes from Psy. We had some from Jamie West Oram. We've had Global Genius. We've had a lot. So I'm going to jump on down. I hope everybody's head's all right. I hope you got your thinking caps ready. I just clicked a button on the trivia wheel. I'm going to have a question or two. If you have answers, we follow through. You know the routine. If not, no big deal to me. I just put the trivia wheel away. Let's go. All right, Jenna Bell. Nope, that's slow. Slow's got to go. Brian Wythcombe. Tune called Old West. Hello, my poor. Yes, I give you some belly. Oh, the belly, the belly, the belly, the belly. Oh, the belly, the belly, the belly. Oh, the belly, the belly. Who doesn't like a belly? Who doesn't like a belly? You know you like a belly. I like a belly. Yes, I do. I like a belly. There you go. Let it stretch. A little scratch on the back leg. Yes, yes. How's the paw, buddy? How you feeling today, huh? I hope it's not hurting. You know I don't want that. West. The name of that track, and that came to you from the artist Brian Weiscombe. Composer, an artist, a pianist, a teacher, an orchestrator, a producer, a publisher, a recording artist. Never sleeps. BriansMusic.net. Check them out. Definitely worth your time. Let's hit a little Winchester Blues, as I have a question for you. Who can tell me, in which country is the deep water port of Belize? What's up, Sean? Nice to see you over on Facebook. I had a question for everybody, and it was asking, which country is the deep water port of Belize? Belem. I was looking for Brazil. I'm right here at the end of the track, so yeah, I wanted Brazil. Next up, let's do all right, Patience. Little Jasmine, little R&B and soul, continuing on.
I don't bust windows, cars. I don't get drunk in bars. I'm a good girl for the most part.
All right, who could tell me, what country was Danny DeVito born in?
try and play my part. You got 3 seconds to apologize. Don't let this pretty face, but I can catch your gaze. So you can keep running your mouth. If you won't do what you gon' do. When I get angry, when I get peace, you call me crazy. I'll show you what it is. When I get angry, when I get peace, you call me crazy. I'll show you what it is. Don't try my patience, don't try my patience. Stop trying me, don't try my patience. Don't try my patience. Stop trying me.
There we go. That was Patience. Jasmine, the artist. All right. A little Elad Marsh coming to you. Headed up by creative director, composer, and even mixer, Elad Marsh. We're talking swell music and sound, featuring an elite team of composers, sound designers, mixers, consistently elevating the level of music and sound on audio and video projects worldwide. SwellMusicSound.com. This is called Bluebird. All right. Now talking computer language. What does the letter C stand for in ASIC 2? Come on. Come on. Go. There we go. Yeah, see, you didn't have to do that. Come on. Come on. Hey, up on the perch. Come on. There you go. That's on your perch. Sit down. There's my boy. For those who don't know, that's Brutus. You see him walking around. Yes, you're seeing a dog on a perch. It's the way I trained him to do it. They'll all actually do that if I tell them to go on the perch. Come on. Lay down. There you go. That, again, was called Bluebird, Elad Marsh. Going to give you a tune from Ruby Amon Fu. It's called Be Alright.
Is it you? Is it me? How did it get so hard to see? I'm in a corner, so are you. Holding ground in different You shut down, I get fed up. Nothing I do seems like enough. And then I hear you call to me, and I begin to feel set free. It's all I want or ever have, to be known just as I am. If you can meet me in that light, I believe we'll be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Be alright. 'Cause it's all I want or ever have, to be known just as I am. If you can meet me in that light, I believe we'll be alright. It's all I want or ever have, to be known just as I am. If you can meet me in that light, I believe we'll be alright. You can meet me in that light, I believe we'll be alright. Please meet me in that light, and I believe we'll be alright.
Be All Right. Again, the artist, Ruby Amanfu. Grammy-nominated artist, by the way, just this past year. Go to rubyamanfu.com. It's RUBYAMANFU.com. All right. This is Here to Clear. Comes to you from Global Genius. Well, it's 11:27, which means I'm on here for less than an hour. I'm out of here at 12:20. 4 hours today. What's up, Daniel? Nice to see you in Facebook. I mean, YouTube. What's going on, Facebookers? Nice to see everybody over there as well. to Clear. Again, the artist, global genius. Scott Dente and Ken Lewis. Go to globalgeniusproductions.com. Check them out. All right, let me do a little more on this day and a couple other things coming your way in between these tracks and the next. Now, we were in the 50s. We did the 60s earlier, early 60s. We're mid-60s with 65 and the Kinks and Moody Blues, making their U.S. concert debut at the Academy of Music in New York City. Now, 1973, seeing Dolly Parton recording I Will Always Love You, that in RCA Studio B in Nashville, written for her one-time partner and mentor, Porter Wagner. The two were splitting professionally at the time. The song was later a worldwide hit for Whitney Houston. Yep. That song, I Will Always Love You, that is correct. 76 saw Blondie releasing their debut single, Ex-Offender. That, written by Gary Valentine and Debbie Harry. The title of the song originally, Sex Offender, written about an 18-year-old boy being arrested for having sex with his younger girlfriend. Debbie Harry changed the lyrics so the song was about a prostitute being attracted to the police officer that had arrested her. Private Stock, the band's label, insisted that the single be changed to Ex-Offender because they being nervous about the original title. Now, Elton John in 1977 on this date, after Jimmy Helms pulled out of a gig at Shoreditch College, the members of the social committee decided to call upon famous local Elton John, who lived right up the road, and asked if he would perform. Elton did the gig for 2 bottles of wine. 1978, seeing Andy Gibb became the first solo artist in the history of the U.S. charts who had his first 3 releases reaching number 1. Shadow Dancing hit the top of the charts, spending 7 weeks at the number 1 spot, becoming the best-selling single in the U.S. for 1978. Speaking of 78, we'll wrap this little section up with Olivia Newton-John. You're the One That I Want. That was by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, starting a 9-week run at the number 1 spot on the UK singles charts. Now that song, of course, from the film Grease. Let me see here. Former Argentine soccer player Guillermo Marino came up with quite the story for why he was late to practice with Universidad de Chile of the Chilean Primera Division. Now, this coming from an ex-teammate who recently recalled this little tale. Gustavo telling Mexico's Lado B he and Marino were playing for the club from 2011 to 13, that Marino one time gave such a wild excuse for being late to practice. Now, according to ESPN, he expressed to the outlet he was going to explain the story because Marino told him to. Quote, he says that he arrived late to one of the training sessions because he was abducted by aliens. He gave us the entire explanation of what he felt and the entire rest of the story. Now, quote, there were cases where the player said, I left and I came back 2 days later because I was kidnapped by aliens. However, they're saying this individual not that kind of player. This person was a very proper guy, and everyone knows Gael Marino. Lorenzetti continued, quote, he started to explain that he was suddenly lost and abducted by aliens. Excuse me. Explaining that they take out your soul, they analyze it, and all the while on the journey, they're looking at you. Okay? Honestly, I believe in aliens. He gave a great explanation and story and breakdown, and we have to believe him. I just don't know other types of channels that have to call him so he can tell it better, but in any case, he was abducted by aliens. Lorenzetti said Marino studies aliens during his free time, and the way he explained it made it feel like that it was true. He added that he was unsure whether Marino told then Universidad manager George Sampagnoli, I believe is how it's pronounced. Yeah. Abducted by aliens. Uh-huh. How about we do a tune called Mac Brown? Comes to you from the K Club. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Oh, there's my boy. Oh, there's my boy. Oh, there's the scratches. Oh, there's the scratches, scratches, scratches. Scratching, scratching, scratching. Oh, there's my boy. I got you. Daddy's right here, buddy. Daddy's right here, buddy. I got you. So what say you? Believe in aliens? Yay or nay? Again, called Mac Brown. The artist, the K Club. Jacquire King, Grammy Award-winning producer, an engineer, and a mixer, working with some of the world's most influential artists, including Kings of Leon, Tom Waits, Norah Jones, James Bay, a whole lot more. Let's go over down here. Let's hit a little, Ghosts. The artist Vault 49.
Shadows of concrete, secret rooms, a
It's okay. All right. I have that was Ghosts, by the way. Again, the artist Vault 49. That's interesting news of the dot 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 dot. Whoa. You'll understand why I say it that way in a minute. All right, Providence, Rhode Island. When Club Fantasies was given the green light to offer adult entertainment outdoors, the establishment didn't waste any time. By Thursday, owner Frank DeLuca was ready for performers to once again take to the stage on their outdoor patio. Only one problem: the dancers didn't want to come. He says, we had one who owns the Sims Avenue, Frank DeLuca, who owns the Sims Avenue Gentlemen's Club, stated. One dancer. Now, they're independent contractors, and when they found out they couldn't do the side dances, or industry term for lap dances, they weren't interested in coming back to work. It's just not worth the money. Now, the Province Board of Licenses approving plans for outdoor stripping last Wednesday. And see, that's really like, huh? What? Proposal submitted jointly by 4 clubs that usually compete against each other: Club Desire, the Cadillac Lounge, Club Fantasy, and even the Foxy Lady. All 4 businesses deciding to band together in this time of crisis. Well, I mean, they even said we're all in the same business. What's good for one club is good for the other. However, they say, one of them even said, I don't understand how they're going to allow outside adult entertainment. The manager of the entertainment for the Foxy Lady, they were like, it just seems a little over the top. Foxy has about 200 people waiting to hear when they'll return to work, but as of right now, there's no concrete plans to reopen. They're saying hopefully we get back into business sooner than later. Now, the 4 clubs deciding to submit their plans to the Province Board of Licenses after learning the governor's rule for Phase 2, which allowed restaurants to have live outdoor entertainment. A spokesperson for Commerce Rhode Island saying the establishments like the 4 adult nightclubs do fall under this guidance, providing they're following, of course, regulations posted on reopeningri.com and receive approval from the municipality, which control the adult entertainment licenses. Now, they say, hey, adult entertainment might not be everyone's favorite sector of the economy. However, constitutionally protected industry, it generates millions in income for those who work for these clubs, and substantial local tax revenue, which pays for the things that they care about most in their city. So, they were cleared, but like none of the owners really understand how they can do this because, of course, you have to conform all public health and safety standards. Also, the entertainment would, of course, could not be visible from any public point of view. Yeah. DeLuke is saying outdoor dancing has proven less than ideal. But interesting story. Yeah, I'll monitor it. We had Ghosts back there against the artist Vault 49. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here is your Lost Van Hagar, a little chop. It's up. Nico Fuzz. Get in the middle of your brother's attention, buddy. Someone's having a jealous day today. right, next up, it's So Cold, number 2 from Nico.
When it snowed so
sang So Cold right there. Let's jump on down. Let me do one. Here we go. Little Nico Fuzz, Little Razion. It's a tune called Friends.
Where would you be without them? Got your back through thick and thin. Friends who know what you've been through. Friends who ride for you.
We're like a chain, everyone's a link. If we stick together, then we'll never go extinct. When times are hard and you're stretched to the brink, let's get together. Tell me what you think. We can meet for coffee, we can meet for drinks. Organize a plan, get our thoughts in sync. Yeah, cause that's what we do. Tell me what you
get it.
need.
You
I'ma
chase
be
it.
there for
You chase that
If you
tail.
need a hand, man, I'll be
You
there
chase
for
that tail.
You were there for me when I didn't
You
have a
chase
clue.
that tail.
Reciprocity, that's the recipe. And that's all we got, right? Between you and me, we made it through the struggle.
Good.
Climbed out of the rubble.
Trying to get a
After
picture
all
of you,
that
buddy.
trouble, now my love for you is double. We brush off the dust and we laugh while we do it. Cause
Hey.
if you got a friend, you can always get through it.
There's Chase.
Where would you be without them?
There you go.
Got your back through thick and thin. That's like
Friends who know what you've been through. Friends who ride for you.
one good one is better than none. Two that are true beats a posse that fronts. Who you really want? An entourage of sycophants. Rats on the ship getting ready to jump. Things get real clear when the ship's going down, son. True friends stick around, been down since day one. Fair weather types are around for the fun, but they're ghosting like cats. But when you run low on funds, you know who you are. The friends that are true. You be there for me, I'll be there for you. Ain't no thing, it's just what friends do. I got your back and you got mine, cool. But if you're not the type that can do me right, then I gotta cut you loose, won't sleep another night. Yeah, friends. Friends, to the end. Where would you be without them? Got your back through thick and thin. By your side until the end. Where would you be without them?
Where would you be without them? Got your back through thick and thin. Friends who know what you've been through. Friends who ride for you.
People using social media to collect them. I prefer the real world type of connection. Never disrespect, neglect, or forget them. Once left out, you'll always cherish being blessed. Lasting companionship, fellowship, and love. Unity, togetherness, and all of the above. Real friends, they're better than bands, cause they still ride shotgun. Bring up our hands.
Where would you be without them? Got your back through thick and thin. Friends who know what you've been through. Friends who ride for you.
All right, that was called Friends. Now, let's do Inadequate. Nico Fuzz, Barbasauce. Yeah, the Lost System of a Down track. Inadequate, Nico Fuzz, and Barbasauce there. Straight up the top of the hour. It's 12 o'clock. Good afternoon, everybody, which means actually it's 12:01. We only have 19 minutes left, and then I'm gone. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I do appreciate it. I'll be back later on. You know the routine. Jump on down. I have some of those blues tracks you were asking about. We can do that. See that my grave is kept clean, and we'll understand it better by and by. All right, next up, we'll understand it better by and by.
We are tossed, we are driven on the restless sea of time. Summer skies and how the tempest stops the sea to bright sunshine. In that land of perfect day, when the mists are rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, over thirsty hills and barren lands. We are trusting in the Lord, and according to His word, we will understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints are gone together home. We'll tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Trials start on every hand, and we cannot understand all the ways that God will lead us to that blessed promised land. But He guides us with His eye, and we'll follow till we die. For we'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints have gone together home. We will tell the story how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Temptations, hidden snares often take us unaware, and our hearts are made to bleed for a thoughtless word or deed. And we wonder why the test when we try to do our best. We'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints are gone together home. We'll tell the story how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. And we'll understand it better by and by. We'll understand it better by and by.
There you go. Again, Jamie Stone and David Travers Smith. They have been producing music together for the last 15 years, including 2 Juno Award-winning albums. JamieStone.com. JamieStone.com. Now, how about, where is it? Thinking a little Blues Magoos, a little Brent Bourgeois. It's always a good tune. Once again, actually, you know what? After this track, Echo Praxia, Austin Woodward, this is where I get off. I will be back later on, of course. as I said, after that, I have got some Echopraxia, some Austin Woodward, and then where I get off. This is Erupt. Let's do Adam Griffith, Austin Woodward, tune called Waterloo. Water True? Waratiru. Waratiru. Something a little different than what I normally do. this is where I get off. Thank you for hanging out, YouTubers and Facebookers alike, of course. I do appreciate it. Get over here. Get in here. Open the door. You're not small. All right, everybody, once again, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I do appreciate it. I will be back later on this afternoon. May start out a little later than 4. You know the routine, especially when I'm running back and forth from the shop. But I'll be on. You'll get your shows. We'll hang out. We'll do our thing. Thank you very much. Peace all. Much love and respect. Later, Facebookers. So long, YouTubers. And video stops. That's off.